This one of them songs you gotta sing with your eyes closed, cause you keep on using me until you use me, yo. All right, y'all. Welcome back. This your boy Jay Solo, and this the Play It Loud podcast. Before we get this thing going, I need y'all to do a couple things for me, please, if you will. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Play It Loud Podcast and our Facebook page, the Play It Loud Podcast, brought to you by the Now You're Talking Network. All right, so if you're looking at this on YouTube, you check it out. We got a new backdrop. Got the Play It Loud Podcast over here. Got our beautiful city, Tampa Bay, Florida, right here in the backdrop. If you listen to us on the podcast platform, make sure you go over, check us out on YouTube at the Now You're Talking Network. You'll see Play It Loud Podcast right there live. All right, so we changed the format up a little bit. We definitely have our co-host back, your girl Key. But right now, it's your boy Jay Solo holding it down for you. All right, so let's get it. New format we have. We take one song and we make a full episode about it. Send us a song with content, send us a song with some meaning, and we'll go over the song, what it means, what we think it means, and questions. If you got questions and answers that you want with the song, send them to us, and that's the new structure for the show. One song, one episode, in-depth conversations. All right, so our first song that we got requested to us was 1972 Bill Withers single, Use Me, off his album Still Bill. The song is about a guy whose girlfriend walked all over him. His friends try to convince him to break up with her, but he enjoys the abuse and won't consider leaving. Tough. The original inspiration for the song for Bill Withers was his employer, while working as a mechanic, making airplane parts for $3 an hour. Definitely getting used. It ain't funny, but god dang, dog, $3 an hour you making airplane parts. Like, come on, man. But this is the 70s, you know. They got away with a lot. All right, so the song "Use Me" was in movies and TV shows from South Park, Scandal, Anchorman, The Wire, Starsky and Hutch, and one of my personal favorite movies, Any Given Sunday. So I got a couple questions that we broke down for this song. First question I got for this song: what does it mean to be used in a relationship or friendship, and have you been used before? I think majority of everybody been used like this, especially in America. This is a used society. My perspective, what does it mean to be used? If I'm, in a relationship, partnership, marriage, if I'm doing everything I can, if you come to me asking me for anything, or I see something need to be done, I'm gonna do my best to try to handle that. Or if I don't know the answer to it, I'm gonna get somebody that I do know the answer to it, and I'm gonna, use my resources the best I can to help you out. Now, if we get down the line and I feel like this is not a fair balance of, trying to support each other and help each other out, I feel like I'm being used. And that's just simple. I feel like I've been used, and to answer the second part of the question, yes, I've been used before, and I think majority of the world has been used. Second question: how can you identify if you are being used by someone? So everybody got those friends or family members who only show up when it's something they need or something they want. You won't see them none all week, all month, all year, but when it's time for them to get something they need from you, they are pulling up. But you can't call them and ask them for anything, because they either not gonna answer, tell it they ain't got it right now, like not even monetary, just like help. If I need help moving something in the house, can you help me pull up? Like pull up, help me move something. You know what I'm saying? You can identify it easy. Like you just watch people, and they'll show you what it is. Next question: what are some signs that someone is using you for their own benefit? Kind of the same question. Like you just see it. Like they not around in a time of need for anybody. hate to say it, they will show up in a time of grieving or you on your hard times. They just sit there and trying to console you, but at the end of the day, they asking you for something on their way out the door. You just gotta watch them, man. They always asking for something, and then sometimes they even get to the point to where they act like nobody is helping them because all the bridges have been burnt. Come on, man. You gotta tighten up, man. Let's get it. How can someone effectively establish boundaries to prevent being used? You can't have access to me no more. Is that a pause? I'm gonna just put one there just in case. You no longer have access. If you call, I'm definitely screening it, or I'm gonna just hit you with the text, the pretext. Can't talk right now. I'll call you later. Yes, sir. So if you seen that and you watching this podcast or listening to this podcast, yeah, it is what it is, man. Like we got to put up a wall, and like you don't want to help people, you don't want to meet new people because it get to a point to where you feel like everybody's just trying to take advantage of you. Like that's just what it is. That's just the psychology that comes with it. Next question. What are emotional and psychological effects of being used by someone? I basically just answered that same thing. Like I say, man, it get into your mind mentally. Like the benefit of the doubt is gone. You basically looking to see, is this person genuine? I'm gonna wait and see if they're gonna ask me for anything before they can help with you with anything. And not like I say, not far as like monetarily, but like it's like, bro, if we had a cookout or something and I'm picking up this big cooler and you not even offering to help with that, like that's the type of games it get real petty. But that's how you create assholes, by people with genuine hearts and good hearts. People try to come around and take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? So next question. How can someone regain their self-worth after being used by others? I ain't worrying about no self-worth. Like, I'm straight. As long as my kids, the wife, the family, my immediate circle, people that I rock with, good. I ain't worrying about no regain self-worth about none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just on the lookout. Like Nelly said, big faces when they fold out. Don't make me pull that fold out. I keep a close out when I go out. Next question. Are there certain personality traits or behaviors that make someone more susceptible to being used? Man, people with good heart and people who want the best for others, you know what I'm saying, with like nothing in return, it is something in return. It's like, bro, just treat me how I treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just try to come over here and use up everybody resources and you know what I'm saying, just try to take advantage of the situation every time, man. Like, I think people who is just genuinely, try to get things smooth and try to help out as much as they can, I think that might be the personality trait for people to pull up and try to start using people and take advantage of situations that they not a part of, or trying to get into a circle of people. Like, stop sending us, me and my crew, please stop trying to, hey man, next time y'all go, let me know, I'll pull up. There's a reason ain't nobody calling you to pull up nowhere. We see what you're doing, dog. Like, why you ain't got no group of friends at this age? You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead about your business. Last question on this. Are there any red flags to look out in a new relationship to avoid being used in the future? Yes. People who always got their hand out. People who show up to parties and gatherings without anything in hand. Definitely look out for the people who only bring ice to a party. Like, come on, dog. Like, that's a red flag, man. That's a red flag. Like, stingy. I don't know if it's like stingy, cheap people. It ain't all of them, the stingy, cheap people, but from personal experience, like the people who bring bags of ice to a party, I just feel like those are the people that's just eventually gonna try to use and take advantage of situations, man. Another red flag is people who call you with the sob stories. They try to reach out to you. They hear you going through something. They try to relate to it, knowing they ain't been through nothing like this. And at the end of the phone call, they end up asking for a couple dollars or asking for something or trying to get information about something. Like, you just got to watch out for them people, man. Shout out to Bill Withers, man. The single Use Me. Definitely that jam. This one of them songs you got to sing with your eyes closed because you keep on using me until you use me. Yo, man, that song be jamming, man. That's basically it for this episode, man. Listen, we trying to get followers. We want y'all feedback, the followers feedback. Please send us songs that you would like me or my co-hosts or any guests that we have on Play It Loud podcast to talk about. And make sure it's a song with substance, man. We can't do this to. I mean, we can do it to some turn up songs, but like send us something with substance, man. Like Use Me, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, anything with substance, man. Some bars, content where it's relatable to you, and then we can break it down. We can talk about it, give our input. Also, in the future, let us know if y'all would like to do like go live with the content so we can share and get y'all live feedback, direct feedback on the spot, man. So signing out, this your boy Jay Solo. It's the Play It Loud podcast. Again, make sure you check us out. Follow us on Instagram at The Play It Loud Podcast, Facebook page The Play It Loud Podcast, on YouTube, Now You're Talking Network, and you'll see the Play It Loud podcast. Again, it's your boy Jay Solo. Song for the day to Play It Loud, 1972, Bill Withers. Use Me Up.